Welcome back everybody to the coin corner of the day, where I go of a coin that maybe you don't know about and I give you all my thoughts about it, fundamental thoughts, technical thoughts, strategies, how to get in and capitalize on this if this is the coin for your flavor and favor. Welcome back to my channel, Jomo Crypto Trader since 2016 here at your service. And today we're gonna go on a meme coin because meme coins look like they want to have another leg up. In this instance, MOG coin, M-O-G. No, not OMG, not oh my god, MOG coin. This is a cat. It seems like cats are going to be or are trying to be the next big thing. We had dogs dominating, we had frogs dominating, and now maybe we have cats. So what I want to do now is dive right into some of the fundamentals, starting with coin market cap and sliding through all this information, trying to make it as easy as possible for you to understand my thoughts, my views, and how I, as a crypto trader for a long time, would do and strategize to get into this coin if this was a coin that I dig into. And I will tell you one thing, if there's one thing I love in crypto, it's meme coins. Let's dive right into it. So, starting with coin market cap, let's dive into some of the fundamentals. And I know some of you don't like coin market cap too much. Maybe you like CoinGecko, maybe you like me, coinrank.io. But many people, this is their go-to website. So for me, that's perfectly fine. Coin market cap, they know what they're doing and they have complete information. So look, whenever I look at the website of CoinMarketCap of a coin, I disregard everything on this side in the beginning, at least for you, because this is a chart. And for charts, you have much better softwares. For example, TradingView, which is the best charting software out there in the market. So let's disregard this for now. And let's take a look at this left side where things are more important for us. Okay, so starting with, of course, the market cap. Market cap is important because it tells us how much value this coin has if you take all the coins and multiply it by the price. Now, the good thing is that CoinMarketCap and other ranking websites, what they do is they give you the ranking number. Over here, rank number 952 out of almost 10,000 cryptocurrencies listed. Now, the beauty of anything below page 1, this is page 3 by the way, but the beauty of anything below page 1 is that it's underfollowed. Now, and the beauty of being underfollowed is that if you position yourself correctly, let's say you position yourself in MOG or any other coin that is, under the radar, if you position yourself correctly, whenever people, investors, whale or whoever start noticing it, you are already in profit. Sometimes you can be 50%, 100%, sometimes 300% and more in profit. And only then people start noticing it, and then you make many multiples on your money. That's the benefit of finding something that is underfollowed, or as crypto degens love to call it, a crypto gem. Okay. Now, volume in the past 24 hours, you can see 6 million. So the ranking, I like ranking where the volume is better than the market cap itself, in the ranking itself. However, when looking at a coin that is not breaking out right now, and it's just setting out, so that's okay. If your coin is breaking out, you want it to have a lot of volume. But right now we're looking at a coin that is not breaking out just yet. However, what it is doing is setting up for a potential move up. Now, it's a meme coin, and meme coins, as I said, are looking like they might want to create another wave, okay? So, volume to market cap, 2.77%. That's perfectly fine. Circulating supply, this is important. 93% almost of circulating supply in the market. I love it. You know why? Because it means that the majority of the coins are already out there, and you don't need to be aware of it too much. Now, if something has only 10% circulating supply, does it mean you don't trade it? No. Does it mean you don't position into it? No. It just means that you need to be aware of it, okay? You just need to be aware of it, and it's important to be aware of it, okay? So, but if you have something that is 93% already out there circulating supply, then no, you don't need to consider, you don't need to, hustle yourself or your brain too much to think about it. You just need to think about other things altogether, okay? So that is a good thing. And I will just say that if you do have a lot of coins that are still needing to be getting out there, let's call it, vested, need to be vested. So that's called overhead supply. Why? Because once they get out, once they are unlocked, let's call it, they act like selling pressure, which is overhead supply, and you need to be aware of it. Just being aware of that that's happened. In this instant, you don't need to be aware. So website. Let's go to website and have it open over here. Look, it's a meme coin. It's a fun coin. It's a currency. You don't need to know much about how the website needs to look like. It just needs to look like it's working, and that's not gonna rug your ass. And if they are doxed, even better. Usually they are not doxed, and it's just part of people creating meme coins. They created a meme coin probably because they want to make money, okay? And that's my goal for us, for me and for you guys. I want to make for us money. I don't want to sell and shill anything that you fall in love with. That's not what I want to be doing over here. What I want us to do is to find the things that if we position ourselves into, we will make money in the long run. That's my only goal, right? That's my only goal. So MOG, website, looking good. Look, always be mogging. MOG is the ticker. MOG is the tokenized. MOG everything you do. So MOG is tokenized for winning. So they're trying to sell you, right? What the fuck is MOG? MOG is the internet first culture coin. I don't know. Anyways, buy MOG. They're trying to bridge MOG into whatever. These are all the, supposedly all the exchanges that you can trade this, and so on and so forth. Look, website checks all the boxes. It's good. Moving on to the Twitter, right? Good enough, right? It doesn't need to be amazing. It's a meme coin, right? It's a meme coin. Let's go to our Twitter, or to their Twitter. They have 46,000 followers. Decent, not amazing, decent. And they are posting kind of regularly, which is good, It checks that box. It doesn't mean that they're legit. It doesn't mean that they won't go to zero one day. It's a meme coin, right? It just means that they have someone working on this and trying to show effort. That's good. If you have a meme coin and they're not doing anything, that will be like, at least do social, right? At least do your social. New profile pic, whatever. I saw something about always be mogging. Was it on the website or over here? Always be mogging. And that sounds like always be, mogged. I always mogged. Mog or get mogged. Yeah, that's it. Mog or, do I want to get mugged? Mugged, like in theft? Think about it anyways. The reason I always put your mind into potential rug pulls on coins is because maybe you did get rug pull in the past and you need to be aware of it. And if you didn't get rug pull, maybe you got hacked. Look, crypto is full of moggers. All right, so first of all, if you ever got rug pull or hacked, hey, me too, in the past I got hacked. So write me a comment, give me the love, tell me how that happened to you. Share for us to know and get information and to learn out of it. But I'm digressing, let's get back to this. So Twitter, boom, checking all the boxes. Now, I want to show you something that I use to find these types of coins and why. And this will kind of be a bridge into our technical analysis part of this video. So this is a crypto screener by TradingView, right? A crypto screener. And as you can see, I sorted by the performance of the last 6 months. And as you can see, MOG is number 1. Over 2,000% in 6 months. What? Over 6,000%. And by the way, over here, you can see this, all right? You can see this in CoinMarketCap, how it boom, shot up. It's amazing. So performance-wise, this piques my interest. Whenever I see something this big, and look, it made more than Dogweave, more than Bowman, more than Miro, more than Bonk, more than Pepe, more all these, monster memes. It made more than all of these ones. It's quite amazing. But in the last 3 months, for example, it didn't outperform too much, not all of them at least. And in the last month, Pepe is just leading the way. But this is how sometimes you can find something that moved. It was a leader, right? It moved it moved a lot. At least it showed a huge relative strength in the market. It moved a lot. And now it's consolidating, as we're going to see by looking at the chart. But before going to the chart, make notice that this is what you want to, this is one of the ways you find outperformers before they continue. They made huge gains in the past 6 months, and you want to notice them. You look at them, you find them this way, and then you go to the chart and see on the chart what is next. So this is MOG. Look at the chart, what a beauty. And look at this beauty logo I have for you guys over here. Where to go, cat? Cats, you know, we said dogs dominated, frogs dominated. Cats now? Who knows? Who knows? But this is an attempt. Look, this is the chart. As you can see, this is not the full chart, but this is the chart since it went on Mexi. Now, you don't need to see the full chart. We saw it on CoinMarketCap. What we do want to see over here is how we can do something about this moving forward. So, technical analysis wise, what do I want you to notice? First of all, where is our area of support, right? Now, I would argue that all of this is the area of support and confluence. You can see that in the beginning over here, we had this acting as resistance. It didn't break through it in the beginning, but then once it broke through it, it went kind of parabolic. Then it took its time and went down all the way to this area and got supported. Now it got supported once, got supported twice. So as of now, this support is holding, all right? So you want to be aware of this. Now, potential resistance areas that might happen, that are occurring, is one over here, as we can see, and of course another one over here. This is another one, and the third one will be around all-time highs. Now, why am I showing you this? Just for you to understand a little bit about the technicals. You don't need to know a lot about this, but just expect, right? Just know to expect that if we get to these price levels, maybe you halt. And if you do halt, maybe it will create a pivot, and maybe on that pivot, you will be able to add to it. So, what are we saying over here? We're saying that over here we get supported. This is an area that should maintain itself. If it breaks below this area for some reason, that's no bueno for this coin. No bueno for this coin at all. But if it holds above it, we're good to go. Now, if you get over here and get resistance, get stopped, perfectly fine. If you go past through it and then get over here, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to get halted at any resistance area. Sometimes it's actually good because it's quite healthy. So these are some things I wanted for you to see technically, all right? Just technically. Now, before we continue into the technicals, I want to show you something that will help you understand my mindset of why I think this might be a good opportunity to start accumulating for a possible move. Over here, I have something that is called the archetype of market cycle psychology. This is very known knowledge. I did not invent this. You can see it in many of my videos, and it's a trade that I like to do every now and then because indeed, in the times where everything is kind of just lagging, this is what happens, right? What happens is you had a run up. Let's say that was November all the way to February, a run up of an asset on the market. Then you reached euphoria. People thought, oh, we broke all-time high of Bitcoin. Now everything's going to continue, but it didn't. It faked us out. Then it went down, but people thought maybe it's going to continue. It went up again. Complacency, people still thought, but it rolled back down. And this happens again and again, you know, anxiety, denial, panic, whatever. And they start selling over here and blah, 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 blah. Now, I argue that on MOG, we're probably around this area of between anger and depression somewhere. I think we already saw the bottom, but maybe we'll get a shakeout below the bottom and back up. So if we are here and then might get a disbelief rally, you can see this is disbelief. This will mean that if we cycle back to the beginning, this is disbelief over here. So the moment we'll go back to disbelief, then a new move up is going to start. So print this in your mind, print it. And now let's get back to the chart and you will see what I'm trying to refer to. I think this was disbelief, this was anger. I think we did not get the shakeout, and that's perfectly fine. And right now, we're gonna get disbelief rally either now or sometime in the future, right? Either now or sometime in the future. So this was the technical part. Now for the fun part, the strategy. Again, if this is something that interests you, either because you did your own research and you find MOG to be impressive, or you saw this video, and again, I will encourage you to do your own research, but what I said makes sense, right? Makes sense. Then the strategy that I would utilize, I'm not saying that I'm going to do it, I'm saying that I would utilize with my years of experience is the following. Number one, all right, I would try to buy if it goes back down to this support area. Anytime it goes back down to this support area, I will buy a little bit. Now, let's say you want to put 100% of an amount into this. Let's say for the sake of easy, $10,000. You want to accumulate $10,000 worth of MOG. The way you do it is not buying all at once. That would be more gambling, all right? What you want to do is accumulate it just like whales do. Each time it reaches this area between the 0.0004 to 0.000045. This is a good area to buy. And I would argue that you want to put a stop, below this line. If you get checking out, doesn't matter. But put a stop below this 0.004, 10% below it, whatever you want to do, because we always want to protect our downside. Always we want to protect our downside. That's one thing. Second of all, after you do accumulate it, one day this will break out above this area and then create probably a platform and then move up above it. So I would argue when we break up above this area, which as I said, this is resistance right now, let's say 0.0008, you will already be at a profit of at least 100% or a bit more, depends where you bought it. Then you will want to add to it. And each time you'll create this type of platform, right? And let me remove the logo. Each time you will do this, right? You will want to add. Let's say we had boom, you add over here. Then you get to all-time highs, maybe you get a platform, and then boom, new all-time highs, you want to add. And you don't want to sell until you went quite ahead of all-time highs. Usually this will be in the euphoric phase. Now you do want to sell. Don't be a pig, right? You probably have been a pig in the past. I know I had my fair share of being a pig, but you want to be selling, right? Once you go, 50% above this all-time high, start selling. Sell 20% of your position. Make sure that and then 100% sell another 20. Once you're already 200, 200, 300% above this all-time high and everything is really rocking and rolling, you want to be at least 80% of your position out, maybe leaving a runner for the sake of the future, all right? Just because you don't know the top. And hey, your job as an investor, as a trader, is not to try to catch the bottoms or the tops. It's trying to make the best decision, utilize the best tactics and strategies of buying and of selling in order to maximize what you can profit-wise and move on to the next one. That is it, and nothing more to it. All right, everyone, now that we have this strategy part behind us, I want to talk to you back again. First of all, let's summarize just a little bit. We went over the technicals, all right, of MOG, a meme coin, right? Paid 3 on coin market cap, underfollowed, right? Again, it made huge amounts just in the past 6 months, over 2,000%. That's interesting because it showed relative strength, okay? We went over the technicals of MOG and I showed you support resistance area and I told you how price action should behave around these areas, more or less, right? Just be aware of it, just be aware of it. And 3, I talked to you about the strategies that you can utilize if this is a coin that interests you. Now, my opinion is that this is a good to go coin. This is on my radar. I want to see how this behaves, accumulating if I can, or just plain trading it. Meme coins are the best sector to trade. Doesn't matter which cycle you are. Of course, we have AI coin sector right now, which are pumping and they're strong. Not right now, but in this wave, in this bull market, AI coins are a really strong narrative, a really strong sector, but meme coins never fail. And MOG coin is positioned, looks like it, to be a dominant force, at least in the cat, in the cat narrative, and if not in the entire meme coin section. And this has a long way to go if this just continues to be listed and people take note of it. And again, this is page 3, so it's right there. It's not page 11, 12, which still can be tradable. It's number 3, so there's something to it that I just think has that secret sauce. All right, everyone, hope you enjoyed what I had to say. I enjoyed making this video. Please give me a like, thumbs up, and just comment. Subscribe to the channel. Just give it to me, baby. Why not? Give me that dopamine rush. Show me that you love me and you love my content. Why not? And if this interests you and you want to go to a next level, hey, join to our trading service. I do this daily for my Patreons. That's how I call them, because it's on the Patreon service. You know what, check me out. Click on the first link in the description or in the comment section below and just check me out. For a price of a shirt a month, you can get all my alpha. All right, everyone, until next time, no edge and no trade. Cheers, everybody.